World of technology is advancing quickly with cell phones updating every year to AI in our everyday lives. But what can Utah families do now to protect themselves? Mary and Lindsay, you are with someone who knows a lot about that.
Yeah, this is Chris Yaden, Sapria managing director, I should say. Now, Sapria is a nonprofit out of Lehigh that helps people free and protect themselves from child sexual abuse. So let's talk about the impact of this technology on families that you're seeing.
Yeah, so AI impacts our lives in many ways, and it's no different with child sexual abuse. We've had something in child sexual abuse going on for some time called sextortion, where criminals use compromising images to extort money or other things from children. Yeah. And this criminal activity is horrific, and it's grown rapidly in our state and worldwide. That's starting to morph or change where these criminals are using AI-generated images of our children to then extort.
So they don't ever get a real picture.
Exactly.
It's all AI, and your kids have no idea.
Yeah, and the kids have no idea. So in the past, the child would have had to share a compromising image of themselves, a nude, if you will. Now, a criminal can take a regular picture of a child, do what they call nudify or undress through applications and through AI technology, and create a nude of that child and then use it to extort.
So what can we do to protect ourselves and our children?
Yeah, so absent of removing all pictures of our children, which isn't realistic for most families, there are other things we can do to really help. First and foremost, we need to have discussions with our children about them respecting boundaries of others. So some of these issues are other teens or children actually undressing or nudifying other children,
so it's the kids
right?
doing it to the kids.
That's very common, right? That's what we're seeing. But criminals and criminal organizations are starting to pick that up. So we need to talk to them about respecting others' dignity and boundaries and not participating in that. We also need to talk to them about what they should do when or if something like this happens to them. And your role as a parent to protect them, and help emphasize that your ability to protect them is more powerful or stronger than the criminal's ability to harm them.
So that they feel comfortable coming to you and saying, somebody's doing this to me.
Yeah, because you can intervene, and there's tools that can help respond, as well as appropriate use of law enforcement in these situations. Yeah. Parents' ability to protect their children is as much in the response as it is in the upstream prevention.
Well, I can see why the kids would feel like they did something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
And they might think, I don't want my parents to think that I took this picture when I didn't, you know?
There's a lot of fear about it. In fact, the statistics we do have suggest that if we take something like nudes, the large majority of American teens have either received or sent a nude at some point in their lifetime. But the majority of them, in fact, only 2% actually report it to a parent.
2%?
Yeah, so most parents don't even know this is happening.
Oh my goodness.
And it's driven by the shame and the embarrassment that you mentioned.
It does a lot of damage to the family, doesn't it?
It does. It can cause a lot of harm. In the most extreme cases, we have many documented cases across the country where otherwise healthy teens that were extorted actually turned to suicide as the result. So you have those extreme impacts, but even absent those extreme impacts, it can cause a lot of shame and harm to the development of the child if they're being extorted by a criminal.
So do you guys have resources for families, both with prevention and should you find yourself in this situation?
Yeah, so we have a lot of resources on our website, sapria.org, and they're all free, and they're directed to parents and other primary caregivers. So they're specifically for those of us that have children in our care. They focus on key principles, and the reason why we focus so much on principles more than tactics is the criminals' tactics change so fast.
That's true.
You can't really keep up with what's going on. So you have to understand the principles, and those principles are open communication with your children, how to respond instead of react, around what to educate your children around, what to educate yourself around, and how to monitor, and what should you monitor, when should you monitor.
And you have a symposium coming up.
We do. We have a symposium coming up on October 22nd. This is interested individuals and leaders coming together in the state to talk about how we in the state of Utah can move the needle on reducing the risk of child sexual abuse. The First Lady from Sierra Leone is going to be one of the speakers.
Wow.
She has an amazing initiative herself in her own country called Hands Off Our Girls. We have other great speakers and opportunities to contribute to what the solutions are.
Anyone can go to that symposium, is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah, they can go and register, and you know, there's a small fee to cover some food, but it's really accessible. We'd love to have them come.
Okay, do they do that on your website?
Yeah, so there's a specific place that they can go. If they go to Eventbrite and search Sapria, they'll be able to find it.
Spell
at the
Sapria
top.
for those of us spelling.
SAPREA.
Okay, perfect.
So
There you go.
sapria.org is where our website is. Eventbrite is where they can register for the symposium.
To protect our
Something-
kids.
Yeah, very important topic. Talk to them in advance before they find themselves in
Right.
that situation.
Okay,
Yeah.
now